If you're a federal employee approaching retirement, your TSP is likely one of the largest assets you've built over your career. But here's the part most people overlook: the way you withdraw from your TSP can permanently affect your taxes, your Medicare premiums, and how long your retirement income lasts. And most costly mistakes happen not because people make bad decisions, but because they don't understand the rules. In this video, I'm going to walk you through when you can access your TSP, how withdrawals are taxed, and how to think about turning your TSP from an investment account into an income strategy. So let's get right into it. First of all, I just want to give a quick disclosure. This presentation is for educational purposes only. Everyone is going to have their own individual circumstances and factors to consider. And with that, we'll jump right into it. Why TSP withdrawal decisions matter. So, traditional TSP withdrawals are taxed as ordinary income. That means that every dollar you pull out adds to your taxable income for that year. If you take out too much in a single year, you can push yourself into a higher tax bracket. You can also increase your Medicare premiums through what is called IRMA, income related monthly adjustment amounts. So this isn't just about access, it's about timing and it's about coordination. And it's about making sure your TSP, your first pension, and your Social Security are working together, not operating independently. Withdrawal strategy is just as important as accumulation strategy. So, when can you access your TSP? There are four primary access points you need to understand. First is what is called the Rule of 55. If you separate from federal service in or after the year you turn 55, you may have penalty free access to your TSP. Second is age 59 and a half. At that age, most retirement accounts allow penalty free withdrawals. The third is disability. If approved, you may be able to have earlier access to the funds within your TSP. And fourth is age 73, or when required minimum distributions begin. Now, here's something very important: penalty free does not mean tax free. Traditional TSP withdrawals are still taxed as ordinary income. Avoiding a 10% penalty is not the same as avoiding taxes. So, understanding the rule of 55, let's go a little deeper on the rule of 55 because this is where a lot of confusion happens. It applies only if you separate from service in or after the calendar year you turn 55. It allows you to take withdrawals from that employer plan without the early withdrawal penalty. But here's what most people miss: it applies only to the plan that you separated from. So if you roll your TSP into an IRA or managed account before age 59, that rule of 55 access goes away for those funds specifically. So timing of separation and rollover decisions matter. Again, penalty free does not always mean tax free. Those withdrawals still count as ordinary income. So let's look at the withdrawal structures within TSP. So these are the different ways that you can access the funds you have within TSP. Option number one is to keep funds in TSP. And with that option, you maintain the current structure, you keep access to low cost investment options, and you continue managing the account. But the downside is you may remain exposed to market risk depending on the funds you choose within TSP. Option two is a lump sum or partial withdrawal. You can take some or all of your TSP balance out at once. Just remember, it's taxed as ordinary income, and large withdrawals can create significant tax impacts. Option number three is rolling it over to an IRA. This may provide more investment flexibility and more options for structuring income. And option four is a hybrid approach. So this is actually very common. Some funds remain in the TSP, some are rolled over to an outside IRA, and some may be even structured for lifetime income. There's no universal right answer, but there is a right structure for your specific goals, tax situation, and risk tolerance. So, what are some common TSP withdrawal mistakes? Here are the three most common mistakes that I see. First is triggering large tax bills. People who take large lump sums without coordinating the impact on their overall income can increase things like their IRMA and overall taxation. Second is failing to coordinate income streams. Your pension, TSP withdrawals, and Social Security should be aligned strategically. Third, emotional investment decisions. Moving everything to the G fund out of fear or staying overly aggressive without considering sequence of return risk. Withdrawal strategy should be intentional, not reactive. From asset to income strategy. This is the most important idea in this entire presentation. Your TSP is an asset. It is not automatically an income plan. In retirement, the goal shifts. It's no longer about growth alone, it's about sustainability. How long must your income last? What withdrawal rate makes sense? How do you minimize taxes over time? How do you protect against market volatility early in retirement? Those are income planning questions, and they require coordination because retirement income isn't just about having money, it's about structuring it properly. Retirement is a transition, and the decisions you make around your TSP can have long term consequences. When you understand the rules, the tax implications, and the available structures, you're in a much stronger position to make confident decisions. If you'd like help reviewing your TSP withdrawal strategy, you can reach me at 256-443-9964 or email me at chris@independencebenefits.com. I've helped thousands of federal employees just like you structure their TSP withdrawals and create an income plan.